Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here with, of course, another response/rant video for you guys for sure. And well, I guess it's after what I've been through with the last one that I actually did some time ago. I think it makes sense for me to actually do another one of these for sure because because hey, I really need to fill in the void before I can get myself in for what I have to do for sure. So yeah, and I guess it's after the last one that I did where of course I talk about a reboot to a TV show that'll be coming up. Looks like I'm going to be doing one on a brand new first look that we got for a new movie that's coming out for sure. And yeah, and just to give you guys a little context of course, what I'm going to be talking about for sure, allow me to give you guys a little recap on what I've actually talked about some time ago for sure. Excuse me. So yeah. Now, if you may recall, a couple months ago, for sure, I actually talked about the first trailer that I talked about for the brand new Illumination movie that we're gonna be getting within about pretty much more than 2 months from now for sure, and that being of course on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which is of course the sequel to of course their Super Mario Brothers movie that we got a few years ago for sure. And yeah, I did say what I had to say of course about that said trailer for sure. And yeah, my hopes for it are actually really great for sure, as I'm really excited to actually see that movie once it actually comes out for sure. I love what they did in the first filming. I'm excited to see where they're going to go next for, of course, the sequel for sure. So yeah, and given for the fact that I do know Super Mario Galaxy is of course a really good subject matter to actually dive into for sure, I really do think it's actually a real great fig for sure. So yeah, but then again, I did already talk about the trailer for that movie sometime after I heard the news pretty much it got announced for sure, and yeah, all that sort of stuff for sure. And well, I decided to bring it up this time around because just not too long ago, Nintendo has, of course, revealed in one of their Nintendo Direct pretty much events that they actually did not too long ago, is that we actually got ourselves treated to a brand new first look that we actually got for that movie that's going to be coming up for sure. And not only does it have pretty much all the details and information that we all know for sure, plus with some added new additions being thrown into it for sure. And not to mention, they did change up the release date for that movie, so it looks like we'll be getting it sooner rather than later. But surprisingly enough, the biggest highlight of course, the first look by far is that, well, surprisingly enough, I think if you actually have seen for yourself, probably the biggest main highlight for sure would definitely have to be that they've actually revealed Yoshi for that movie that's going to be coming up. And boy, I gotta say, you won me over a movie. Yeah, I knew I'm excited for you, pretty much for you to come out, but yeah, literally revealing Yoshi right at the dot. You won me over, hands down. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything. If you can recall, based on my reaction, and even after I shared the first look some time ago for sure, yeah, I am really thrilled that they actually revealed Yoshi for that movie that'll be coming up. And from what I'm actually seeing, Yoshi actually looks great, pretty much for this movie for sure. I really do think he is actually really looking great for sure, especially looking like how he was in the games for sure, and yeah, even his characteristics and his personality for sure, I really do think does match all the way to how he was in the games for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, I am thrilled to see that Yoshi actually is gonna be in the movie for sure, and well, if you actually did miss out on, of course, the first film, hands down for sure, I think they did tease at the post-credit scene at the end of the first film that they did tease Yoshi might be coming for the sequel for sure, and yeah, and I knew right away when I actually first saw the news, of course, that front for sure. I knew I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to pull off Yoshi, depending on what they're going to do for the sequel for sure. And yeah, from what I'm actually seeing, I really do think it is actually a really clever move, I'm not going to lie, and yeah, it actually makes sense when you think about it for sure, because even though they are actually pretty much taking everything from the Super Mario Galaxy game for sure, they did actually acknowledge that Yoshi was brought into that said pretty much a game for sure, but mainly through the sequel, hands down for sure, to which, honestly, I really do think is actually a real great addition for sure. So I say it's really great to see that even though they're taking a whole lot from the first game for sure, I'm glad they actually decided to take up some elements that were taken from the second Mario Galaxy game for sure to, you know, spice things up a bit, hands down. So yeah, either way, I am really impressed with what they actually did for sure, and I'll be excited to see how they're gonna pull this one off for sure. And yeah, right now we just only got from, of course, the first look, hands down for sure. So we'll definitely see later on how it's gonna play out for when the movie actually comes out for sure. So yeah. I know that's saying a whole lot for sure, given for the fact that pretty much, yeah, even though we do know everything that we know in the first film is actually coming back with some new elements added into it for sure, but also we couldn't forget to mention that we do know that pretty much Brie Larson is really going to pull off playing Rosalina for sure, so I say they're really taking all the steps to really make this one look good for sure, and yeah, from what I'm seeing, I think it looks like they're really going to deliver, of course, that front for sure, So yeah, and of course, I cannot forget to mention some other elements, yeah, and some other additions they actually threw into it for sure, like not just Yoshi being the main highlight, hands down for sure, but also Burgo, I'm not gonna lie, another Mario character for sure being added into, of course, this one. I will have to say, that is actually really quite nice, and I guess I completely missed it the first time around, seeing the first look for sure. So I have to say it is really quite amazing that they threw in Burgo in their hands down for sure. So yeah. And of course, it's probably just to name a few from what I can gather for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much either way from what I'm seeing from the new first look that we actually got, I'm really intrigued on what they're actually pulling off for sure. And yeah, it actually just so that just when you think my hype for, of course, this movie couldn't go any higher, this just comes along and says, yeah, and literally says, yep, I think we can do that. So yeah, I guess with what I've actually seen by far, I am really intrigued with what they actually did for, of course, for the first look, hands down, for sure. So yeah. But yeah, either way, with some of the nice new additions, and of course, Yoshi being added in for sure, I am really impressed with what they actually did for sure. And yeah, I guess even a few moments where, of course, they took a lot from the games really delighted me, and some of the hilarious moments actually did get a good laugh out of me. Like, of course, pretty much Yoshi giving off a cute little roar, and then a giant T-Rex, and just pretty much gives that whole Jurassic Park T-Rex roar, hands down. That really got me laughing for sure. I'm really glad they actually did that. So. But yeah, I guess either way, with what I've actually said by far, I'm really impressed with what they actually did for the first look, hands down, and yeah, I think it does show that I'm still excited to actually see this movie for sure. So yeah, and what's even more amazing is to have, well, pretty much in addition to, of course, what we got, they actually decided to move up the release date for that said movie that'll be coming up, as, of course, it was previously originally supposed to come out on, of course, April the 3rd, that'll be coming up for sure, but now they're bumping it up to about 2 days early, hands down for sure. So yeah, so now it looks like the Super Mario Galaxy movie is slated to come out on April Fool's Day, April 1st, 2026. So yeah, I don't know about you, but yeah, maybe having the thought of course, pretty much going in to see this movie only to be pretty much trolled by Mario singing Rick Astley song is gonna make a really great April Fool's Day prank for sure. So yeah, but yeah, either way, I guess from what I can recall, pretty much April 1st is, of course, going to be the brand new release date for the Super Mario Galaxy movie that's going to be coming up for sure. So yeah, despite all that, I'm still looking forward to seeing on what they're going to do for that movie, hands down. So yeah, but that's at least what I could say, of course, on that front, hands down, and yeah, I guess with everything that I've actually mentioned for sure, I think it will get you the idea, of course, where I'm actually going for in regards to that said movie for sure, and yeah, I guess pretty much for what it is, I'm still looking forward to seeing what they're going to do for that said movie, hands down. I love what they did with the first film, hands down, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do for the second film that's going to be coming up for sure. So yeah, I think pretty much of anything, Nintendo and Illumination really have a lot going to really make the first movie look good, and they did accomplish that quite well. So I hope the same thing for, of course, the second film that we're going to be getting later on down the road for sure. So yeah, but I guess either way, it'll be hard to say if I'll be right or not for sure, but we'll definitely know once it actually comes around for sure, and yeah, we'll definitely be the judge for ourselves for when the movie comes out for sure, but either way, with what I've actually seen by far, I'm still excited to see what they're going to do for sure, and I can't wait to see on where they're going to go for that said movie for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, pretty much whatever the case may be, I know hands down I'm going to strap on my Mario hat once again like I did a few years ago for sure, and get myself into my local movie theater to see this movie for myself for sure. So yeah. We'll definitely know later on once it actually comes around for sure, but I'm really excited to see what they're going to do hands down. So yeah, it's gonna be another, pretty much, another great trip back to the Mushroom Kingdom with the Mario Brothers. So I can't wait to see what the Super Mario Galaxy movie is still gonna provide, hands down. So yeah, I guess on that thought alone, I think I might as well end this video here. I mean, yeah, it's rather short compared to the last one for sure, but I need to get out the best that I can for sure. So yeah. I think that's what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and by all means, what do you guys think of the first look we got for the Super Mario Galaxy movie that we actually got? Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. I'm quite curious to see on what you guys think, So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and yeah, well, I guess seeing how January is already coming to a close for sure, and February is already on the way for sure, I think we've got a lot going for hands down, so I can't wait to see on where we're going to go from there for sure. So yeah, but until then, hands down, speaking of which, well, tune in right around tomorrow for sure, because yeah, pretty much of anything, you're going to see pretty much not one, but two thoughts videos that'll be coming up alongside a new teaser for Thomas H.O. Railway that's going up around the same time for sure. So yeah, and speaking of movies, hands down, I know I did mention that, of course, one of my Rant videos that I did last week for sure, so I'm going to fulfill that promise for sure. So yeah, tune in tomorrow alongside the new teaser for Thomas H.O. Railway for my thoughts on, of course, both Send Help and Iron Lung. So yeah. I'll definitely keep you guys updated for when those will go up for sure. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD and Sam Shepard. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.